Alright, you guys, it is the Cursed Prophet back with another video, aka the Ghetto Appalachian Prophet. And I'm going to show you guys really quick how to do a skull candle spell to cleanse your mind. Maybe the next video I'll show you how to do one when you want to work with somebody else, as far as like a love spell or domination or court, all that. But this is going to be really fast, really quick. It's really easy. These skulls are not as big as some of the other ones. They come in various sizes. I believe these ones that I got from the Witchy store today, I believe they carved these themselves. These look like more of a carving themselves. I guess all candles like this were carved themselves at some point or by a machine or something. But these look like they hand carved them. So they're a lot smaller. They're really cool. I had some intense work going on for like the past couple months for myself and 2 clients, where I really just wasn't getting any rest or able to take a moment to myself. So literally I still have the same cloth on my Santa Muerte Holy Death altar. It still got a lot of the dropping some herbs and the cinnamon and, you know, from the rituals on there. It's not dirty, and these are, you know, good uplifting herbs, but I haven't even changed that out. So that, if you know me, you know that I change my stuff pretty often and try to keep it clean. So pretty much for my ancestor and her altar and the rest of my deities, all that I've been doing recently is just like changing out their water and throwing a quick candle on the altar really fast on certain days, just to make sure I honor them. But I haven't really been doing any work, you know, so just giving them some light. So I was getting ready to lay down and take me a quick nap, and I was like, let me go ahead and carve this candle out, because I was going to clean and do all the altar stuff and, you know, cleanse and then reset them up, and you know if you practice and do all that. And I kept wanting to do it. You know, when you smoke a blunt and you got it in your mind and you want to do the stuff and you ready to do it, but you just can't get to it. That's how it was today. I didn't smoke anything, but I didn't get any sleep today, and it was a long day and I had stuff going on, so I didn't. But like, I was like, let me be productive. These are really small. I can do a quick cleanse, you know, for my head or whatever, and keep it pushing and see, and you know, do some trial and error and see what these are talking about. So here's and it'll get more herbs, because like I said, I'm getting ready to go lay down. But so I literally was holding this in my hand over top of the altar, sprinkling herbs on it, rubbing the oil with my finger, doing some real ghetto Appalachian shit. So here is the skull that you will start out with. And today we're just going to do one for yourself. So if you want to cleanse your mind, you know, of mental health or any curses or hexes that have been placed upon you, or any negative thoughts that you got going on, you know, whatever, and you want to, you know, uplift your crown chakra and things like that, this is a good spell for that. But watch what you're doing when you fucking with your head. I don't do these often because I don't like fucking with the head when it comes to the candle work. As far as like a skull candle, when I say fucking with the head, I just feel like this is, yeah, it's interesting. And I haven't did too many skull candles, so yeah, I ain't fucking with it like that, because your head is very fragile, and it should be taken care of a certain way, and you should have certain remedies and rituals that you do with your excuse me, your crown chakra, that you know, they should be consistent, and you should not just be trying anything on top of your head. Kind of like the products you put in your head. You might try new stuff every once in a while, but you've got your basic oils or conditioners and shampoos. You don't have to be throwing anything on top of your head, and if you do, well then I don't know what to tell you, but I don't. So we've only got 2 herbs. I've got a ton of herbs I really could have showed you, but like I said, I've got the skull. So this is what you do. First things first, carve your name, your birth date, of course if you have a time of birth, and even the area that you were born, the city and state if you want to, but just your name and your full name and your full birth date. Don't do like, if you're born, don't do like 5/9/1980. I usually write out the full month, the full day, and I don't abbreviate anything. So as you can see, I have carved my stuff in here. If you can see some of the words, on here. The bottom, I tried to carve the birth date and my name at first, and I scraped this like 4 or 5 times trying to like write what I was trying to write, but I couldn't see it, and then it looked like stuff was all clumped up, and I was just like, nah. So I ended up just writing my birth date at the bottom of it. You can also write a deity on here too if you want a deity to come, or a god, or a Orisha if you want them to come work with you. I would recommend using Obatala, or someone who's a lot more calmer. And for those of you who are not initiated, you know, they say that Obatala owns your head until you are initiated. So I put Obatala on mine. I don't do a lot of work with him, but I was like, you know, so whatever. So write what you want done. Like you can write reverse curses and hexes, cleanse my mind. You can just write cleanse. You can write renew, reverse mental health. You can put new beginnings, lift all negative energies, banish all evil, curses and hexes and enemies known and unknown. You know, as much as you can fit on here, try to write it as tiny as possible. Or you can just write like a couple of big words, like a couple of 2 or 3 different little things, like cleanse, reverse, whatever, and do what you need to do and what you want to petition on here. And then you'll take the oil, and as you can see, it's got the oil on it, and you'll rub it all over it. And you can carve a couple of symbols in here if you want to, like a pentagram. I think I've got one on the side. It's too many herbs, you can't see it. A pentacle or a pentagram. I've got an evil eye on here. And then, you know, of course, you'll get a plate or something, or maybe some aluminum foil. And you'll do your herbs. Now this right here is open road success right here. My mixture, you see, it's almost gone. I use some of this. Now I'm going to use some bitter herbs too. So this will be like a sweet and bitter herb. So I'll use the bitter herbs to cleanse and remove all that evil, and I'll use the sweet herbs to, you know, bring in good things for my mind, you know. And I also put healing on my skull candle for healing. And of course, we've got the cinnamon, and this is the cinnamon toast cinnamon. So this shit is bomb. Like, I love it. This one is so much more powerful than just regular cinnamon, because it's, you know, it's the bomb. You taste the cinnamon toast crunch. Like, it's a nice little mixture. Excuse me, my nose is running. And yes, I'm on the corner of the bed. I'm staying true to my name. You know, this is my little spot in my room. You know, I've got my altar room, and then I've got my little space in my room. And those of you who are like roomy people who like do everything in your room, you know what I'm saying. So yes, I'm on the corner of my bed. And so yeah, like I said, carve your stuff out. Of course, cleanse your candle if you want to. You don't have to, but cleanse your candle maybe in some smoke, maybe some Florida water, whatever, maybe some holy water, sage, whatever, you know, smoke it. Write your petition, rub it down in some oil, or spray some oil on there, and then, you know, dust your herbs on there. Say your prayers. If this was a bigger one, I know there's like a method that I saw another worker do, where they like kind of put a hole in it and they like stuff herbs in there, and they also stuff their petition. We're not doing all that today. This is the quick one. So this is a really quick skull candle spell for cleansing and healing. So try to find the ones this size. I think I've got a smaller black one too. I don't know where it's at though. I've got one that's that look like the original ones you probably see. You probably should use one of these. And this candle holder was perfect for this, because you are going to need a plate or something to catch this wax, because depending on the herbs, they will pop. It will catch on fire in certain areas, and it's going to leak everywhere. So make sure you know you're protecting, you know, your work, and making sure that it's fireproof, you know. Because you probably have seen some of my videos, and one of them was a skull candle spell, and that bitch was booming. It was a little crazier, but it was a relationship spell, and it was a lot of arguing and chaos and confusion in that. So yeah, so this is like the perfect size for the quick one. This is a quick one to go. This will probably burn for maybe like an hour or two, depending on how quick the work works. It could burn all night for all you fucking know, but it should burn pretty fast, because it's just gonna go from top to bottom, and it's just gonna, you know, it's just gonna, like, and then yeah. So yeah, this is pretty easy. You can also put your petition inside the candle holder, or whatever you're going to sit your candle on. You can burn the bottom if you don't write anything on the bottom, and stick it to wherever you're going to burn it on, the plate or aluminum foil or your altar. And yeah, and then whatever altar you're putting on, if you're, you know, if you are not new to this, then it's probably already set it with your glass of water and your cigar and your offerings, whatever. You can give a little small offering, whatever you choose. Of course, always some fresh water. You can also do an extra candle, maybe a white or red candle, because red is red deals with like the physical world, so that's a good candle to pair up with this. So yeah, you can put a, because you if you're working with a deity, you also want to give them a candle that's just for them. A lot of times when you're working, if you can afford it and you have it, but if not, this will be just fine, and they can work off this light as well. So like I said, this is ghetto. I didn't really show you too much, but I just want you to see what it looks like afterwards. Like I said, it's been carved, it's got its herbs on it. It will get more herbs. I'm not going to burn this now. I'm going to knot first, and when I get up, I'm going to burn it. And a lot more will probably go into it, but this is quick. I think these are like the perfect size. You could carry this like in your purse or a bag, or if you're like, I don't know, maybe you're on vacation and you're with maybe you're with your in-laws and you've got a in-law who likes to throw out a lot of evil eyes, or maybe they practice too and you need to kind of get some of that shit off your mind, or maybe your mind is just racing and you've got a lot of chaotic thoughts going on and you just need to do something really quick, and the skull candle will do that. So and this smells really good. I'm gonna come back and do a part 2 when I do burn this and show you how it burns, and I'll show you the ending result, and I'll show you the rest of the herbs I'm gonna add to it. And then part 2, I'll show you the steps on really how I did it. But this is just quick, and I wanted to show it to you. I think I'm gonna start doing some videos on some candle magic and showing you how I do some of my work. Some of the basic work, none of my good work, but you know, some of the basic shit for you beginners. So yeah, here's my little skull. Have a blessed day, you guys, or a blessed night. Bye.